I'm just thinking about how malicious the world is. He had deprived Wu Yu of all of her money. And we figured that was a lot of money. But before he left, he still borrowed some money from a loan shark for Wu Yu to repay. For a girl who loved him and had infinite trust in him, didn't he have any sympathy for her?
That's how all internet scammers operate. During the Holocaust, Nazi Germany also tried to figure ways to stop murderers from feeling guilty. Besides brainwashing them, the important thing is they wanted to normalize murdering as a daily routine job. This means the victims were objectified. In other words, the murderers didn't see the victims as people. All they saw in them was the next paycheck. Just like ordinary people, they go to work to kill, and when they were done working, they go back to their families. These murderers were all breadwinners. They acted as kind and responsible fathers in front of their children. Every morning, they tell their wives and kids that they were leaving for work and ask them to stay safe. And when they got to work, what did they do? Kill people. They had no moral feelings of guilt. They were used to it. That was horrific. That's the same with these scammers. I mean, think about it. The internet separated the scammers and victims. What do scammers do at work? Scam people. They don't care about how the victims feel and how that affects them. Because the only thing that matters to them is getting money out of the victims and boosting their KPIs so they wouldn't feel any guilt.
I hear you. That's why we should push to arrest all the scammers. And we'll send them all to Wu Yu. I want the victim to get a chance to deal with him properly. That's the only way she'll pull herself together. What she needs is closure. Gaojiao. No matter how many cases you're busy with right now, I don't care about how much money you can recover. What I want you to do is to catch all of them. That's our main priority. And then we'll take them to Wu Yu. We'll present them all. She should see their faces.
Yes, sir.
Wow, so these websites were all forged.
Yeah, they're all forged. When Wu Yu scanned the QR code, she went straight into the website created by the scammers. All the lottery information was fake. It was forged just for her. Now all these QR codes have expired. See?
Okay, forget about these websites. Let's check the cash flow. We need to know where Wu Yu's money is.
See? Follow me. This is an overseas account. What I'm sure of is that if the victim's money really went into this account, it definitely went to an overseas cash pool. It was like a bucket of water flowing into the ocean. It was swallowed.
What you're trying to say is, we can't look into it after the stage.
It seems that way because we can't trace the money. The place where the money went into was like a water pipe. It came in, then went into another place, cash pool through the pipe. From the cash pool, it traveled straight into a reservoir. Even if all the water in the reservoir was to be drained, it'd still be difficult to figure out which part of the water came from her account exactly. Look, there's only 2.5 left in her account right now. This means that as soon as the money came in, they transferred it straight into a cash pool. It's clear that they had already set up everything beforehand, because they kept moving it around into different cash pools. After several transfers, the money basically disappeared into thin air.
Thank you. We'd like to take this information down.
I've actually realized it's difficult to solve fraud cases these days. Back in the day, when we caught the criminals, we were able to at least return all the remaining amounts to the victims. Then the criminals get punished. But now, we can't find anything.
Chief Gao, tell me, how's the victim doing?
The instructor said to me that she looked quite sad. She barely talked nor ate. But that's what makes us worried. Good thing is that her mom is with her.
I hear you, but it really doesn't matter if we can get the money back. The most important thing is putting all the scammers behind bars. And since we can't count on the cash flow, let's arrest the criminal first.
Okay, I see. Since the cash flow didn't work for us, Let's try and work with what we have. Let's begin with the scammers on the internet. We'll start there and see what we find.
I'm so hungry.
You're so selfish. Why are you eating alone?
It's been a long day.
Took one bite. You can take it. I'll cook more.
Okay. The fraud case had obstacles everywhere, but today we made progress.
You caught the scammer?
Dawe, don't be selfish. Give me some.
No, wait.
Can I have it? Don't
I
be
asked
so
you,
selfish.
Did you find the scammer?
Let me eat first. We haven't found him. But the good part is that we have a lead. Hey.
And we can confirm that the scammer is in Hyming County.
We've contacted the local police for help.
And they're really helpful. I believe this case can be cracked sooner than we expected.
This afternoon, I visited the hospital with my mentor. The victim was still sad. It occurred to me that being a cop is really meaningful. Without the police around, the victims wouldn't survive. No, Zhao Jiwei. You finished it. Hey, didn't you say you'll cook? Why are you still here?
I'm listening to you.
Do you like my voice?
Why are you so cocky? Shajia meant the two of us.
Zhao Jiwei. A sensible man would treat himself as heir.
Li Dawe, you're sensible. Why didn't you treat yourself as heir?
Hey, you're in a good mood today. Did something happen?
Yeah, tell us.
Nothing specific. I'm just happy.
You like your new position?
Not totally. I used to think, like you guys, that being on duty and solving emergencies was meaningful. But now I feel like what I do is also meaningful.
Good. I'll cook for you.
Me too.
Why are
Scan
you
the code
blocking
first.
me?
Scan it. Scan it. We need
Why
the
would I
recipe,
need to
so
scan
scan
it?
the code before you start.
There's no
Stop
time for
being so
that. I'm
stubborn.
hungry.
Let me do
can
it.
just-
And I'm not, huh? Come on, I'll do it. Hey, move aside, I'll do it.
From what we have, we can confirm that the scammer is on Hyming County. It's at the border of Southeast Asia. The location's perfect. It's easy to see why they chose it. If anything unexpected happens, they can flee whenever they want. We suspect that they're not working alone. Foreign powers might be involved here. However, after investigating, the clue led to a dead end. 2 million people populate Hyming. Half of them are permanent residents. The area is not small. The Public Security Bureau of Hyming County said that if we didn't provide more accurate information to them, they would not be able to locate the scammer properly.
Don't we already have the ID information of the scammers?
The information we had was fake. That Tian Goping passed away 2 years ago. The scammer stole the QQ account information. So up to this point, we have nothing we can use to put the scammer behind bars. We're out of clues.
So we've lost him.
It looks like it, Chief. We don't have any more clues.
Are you serious? The victim is still at the hospital as far as we know. So we can't afford to say that we don't have any more clues and make her lose hope. Do whatever it takes, okay? And go wherever you need to. Move fast on this. Don't drag your feet.
I heard you. I know what to do. We're now opening our minds and expanding the leads. So we can... Hey, Dawe
Yes.
and Jiwei, what do you have in mind?
Chief, Jiwei and I thought about it. We think that there might be a way around this.
What do you mean by that?
Show it to them. Wu Yu met the scammer through the website called Long Distance Romance. According to an analysis of other pig butchering scams, using dating sites to find victims is one of the most common ways of the scammers. So we decided to trace down another victim on the Long Distance website. Her name is Fan Wing-shu, 54 years old. She's a widow with a daughter. She basically raised her all by herself. Now her daughter is old. She wants to start a new life and get married. Since Miss Fan was afraid to be by herself, she planned to find someone reliable. She met this person via the Long Distance Romance website. His profile showed that his name was Tong Lei. He claimed to be a website maintenance engineer. Based on the information we have right now, even if this was a different person, I suspect that they're close with the person who scammed Wu Yu. You ask why? Because the short videos they used in the chat were exactly the same. The scammers tricked Miss Fan. in the exact same way they tricked Wu Yu. The only difference was, after Tong Lei tricked Miss Fan into giving him $1 million, suddenly one day, someone claimed to be Tong Lei's sister. And then she told Miss Fan that Tong Lei died of a sudden illness.
What? Did she say anything about how he actually died?
I heard that while he was maintaining the lottery website, he inhaled a poisonous gas.
You know, being poor has limited my imagination. I can't even imagine a lottery website containing a poisonous gas.
At first, Miss Fan actually believed him. She even replied to Tong Lei's sister. She felt sorry for her. Tong Lei's sister replied to thank her. Xiao Jiwei and I were thinking.
Thinking what? Don't hesitate, just say it.
Xiao Jiwei and I managed to get our hands on the chat log. Miss Fan told Tong Lei that her house might be demolished in a few weeks. He was very interested in it. But due to some planning changes, Miss Fan's house didn't get demolished. Tong Lei might be worried that he scammed her already. We figured he might be afraid he'll mess it up, so he didn't wait for the demolition money. He then convinced Miss Fan that he was dead. So based on the current situation, we wondered that, would it be possible?
What is it? Would you please stop stuttering? Speak.
Okay, hey, let's show them the slides. We thought it would be possible if we pretended to be Miss Fan and send a message to the scammer. We can write, "Listen, dear, don't blame yourself. Wealth is dependent on fate. Your brother definitely didn't want any of this to happen too. Luckily, the demolition project is back on action. I heard that I'd get over $6 million in compensation. It can totally cover the previous loss. So please, you don't need to worry about it."
You're quite cheeky. But I think you're on the right track.
Well, this was our idea. Chief, is it okay?
All right, give it a go.
What are you doing in the middle of the night?
Hey,
Come
come on,
and sit down.
Let me read it to you. I'll start from the first line. Hi, ma'am. I'm sorry it took so long. I didn't notice the message you sent me until now. I've been going through a lot lately. Something happened and my whole family has been a complete mess. Tell me, do you believe in resurrection? That happened to someone in my family. To put it simply, 3 days after my brother was buried, he came back.
What the heck?
There's another one. You know, we have a tradition of burning paper for the dead after we bury them. This morning, when I burned paper for my brother, I heard a noise in the grave. I was terrified when I listened. I heard my brother's voice in there. He asked me, "What's the time? Is it dawn yet?" I ran home to ask for help to dig the grave. When we finally got the coffin open, my brother sat up. He was alive. He told us he was hungry. He asked for porridge.
What? Hold on. Shouldn't he have asked about Mrs.
Wait,
Fan?
they bring her up in the next line. And ma'am, what he said to us next was about you. He said that he felt bad for losing your money in the investment. He had a few dreams while he slept. In all the dreams he had, he was thinking of a way that he could make up for your loss and get all of your money back. Apparently, he's already found a way. My brother is serious about you, and as his sister, I can't help but feel a little jealous.
I can't help but feel jealous too.
Anyway, look, ma'am, I showed my brother your text and he's still feeling weak, so he can't reply. He wants you to know the demolition compensation is yours. That money belongs to you. Don't give it to anyone. My brother will definitely make up for the losses in the investment. You see that? The words she used. She's trying to pull at our heartstrings here. How do I answer this message? Maybe I'll say, don't worry, take care of yourself.
What's wrong with you? Look at the time.
Oh, it's so late. Do you think it's appropriate? What should we do here? I have to wait a few hours to reply. I can't do that.
These scammers are relentless. They never give up until they reach their goal. They won't stop until they've drained every cent
That's
from your
right.
bank account. Chief Gao.
Yes.
You should plan this well. Don't rush anything, or else we'll fail.
Okay, don't worry.
He came back to life for the money. Maybe we can use it as bait or something.
No way. We can't use that because Mrs. Fan didn't suspect anything when we came back to life. And I feel like it will sound silly. The scammer might get suspicious. In my opinion, I think the right move would be to be suspicious of him coming back. And we should ask him to prove himself. How's that?
I think it's risky. There's a chance that he won't show up.
We'll only ask questions. He must figure out the rest himself.
I think we should try that.
Or are you actually Tong Lei? Or are you really alive? Where are you right now? How is everything? I would like to see you. Is that okay?
Send it through.
Don't come here. I don't really want you to see me in the state of a living dead person. But honey, if love can last forever, why do we always need to be together? I need to recover and make up for all the losses that I've made. I want to show myself to you again in the best way possible. Don't worry, it won't be long before that day arrives. Can I get applause, please? It's good. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm able to get out of bed now, but my legs are still weak. When I took my first steps with my sister's help, I thought about how great it is to be alive. Look, honey, don't worry about me. When I get better and I can walk a bit more, I'll go and find my uncle Mashao. I'll make sure to get all of your money back, I promise.
Check this out. I took this video from the hospital I'm staying in right now. We have a clue.
Good. Let the police in Haming County know. Once they have this video, they'll be able to locate them.
After we received your video and other clues, we used technology to locate their position. We can confirm that the person who took the video is in room 602 in this building. We investigated the situation of that building. We saw that there were a lot of people living in 601 and 602. And they also rented the entire 5th floor. There were about 40 people living inside here. Others were shouting slogans, and others were taking lessons. This could mean there might be a fraud training course on the 5th floor.
What? Scammers are setting up schools.
I'm afraid that's the case. All the scammers here have been well trained. And at the end of the previous year, we cracked down an organization of scammers. They had special training tools. The fee was costly. And at the end of each year, the organization would get a high commission from the scam money. Their lives were controlled by the fraudulent group.
In the end,
the telecoms fraud has now become a huge industry. In other words, it has now become a centipede with hundreds of legs. Getting rid of just one group would not hurt its core. It will make an impact. If we want to crack down this industry, we have to get extra help.
Sir, I'd like to use your bathroom.
Bro, what are you having?
Have a seat. Sir, we'd like to order.
Please have some.
Hey, give us the menu.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Coming.
Chief Gao, this is the place.
Old Pure Hotel. Someone's guarding downstairs.
When we want to capture the client's mindset, how do we go about it? There's 5 words to simplify. Pressure, cherish, progress, motivation, enjoyment. What is pressure? I'll tell you. It is what you should mention to your client. When you talk to your client, you need to try and pick up any difficulties and pressure they have in their lives, but subtly. Is that clear?
Yes!
Yes, cherish. What is cherish? It is to tell the clients that they need to seize the chance. Huh? Make the clients believe that they're missing out on a big opportunity.
Chief Gao,
Yes.
we'll be in charge of this operation. Please cooperate. Don't get reckless.
Don't worry, we'll stay back.
Later.
Chief Gao, it won't happen again. We promise.
What won't happen?
He just meant he won't wet his pants again.
Good. Let's go and arrest the guard first.
Yes, got it.
Look. Come look at this.
What is that?
Take a look at this, idiot. He really believed I came back to life.
What?
She wanted to see me.
Hey, you
Be
can't
careful, this
possibly
might
let
be a
her do
trap,
that.
too.
Tell her that you're going to Macau tomorrow. Your uncle rigged the lottery machine. Tell her you're gonna win everything back. And don't forget to increase the bet.
That's a great plan.
Hey, don't directly ask for money. Make sure that she raises the issue first.
Yes. Understood.
Action. Leave 2 people here. Don't let anyone come up. Jin, go to the 7th floor.
Chief Gao, the scammer replied to me. He told me he'll win the money back.
You just need to cut in. Got it?
Yes!
Is that clear?
Yes!
Do you want to be rich?
We do!
Do you?
We do!
Do you?
This is the police! Freeze! Ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am.
What's wrong?
She's coming. She's here.
What?
Hey, you better freeze or have to use force. Everybody freeze! Put your hands where I can see them.
Hands off the computer! Hands off the computer! Hands off the computer! Off the computer! Hands up!
Who used this computer?
Tell me who used it! Him. Miss Bao, she taught me. She taught me everything. She taught me everything.
Okay, we'll get on it right now. We've got a case.
Did you eat?
Come on, get ready.
Okay.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Okay. Tian, stay here. Let's go.
Okay. Hey, Dawei.
Mentor. We caught them, all of them. Everyone is involved in this. We caught every one of them.
Oh, wow, that's great news. Well done. What about the lost funds? Can they be recovered?
The lost funds, unfortunately, they can't be recovered.
Okay. But remember what the chief said. You need to get at least some of it back, okay? Even if it's not that much. We need to have something to give back to the victim.
Move that
Right.
way, please.
When I heard Chief Gao reporting to the chief, I understood what he meant. The chief said,
Even though we can't get all the funds back, the least we can do is get the scammer to apologize.
him doing that might bring her some peace.
No.
And I agree with him, Mentor.
Come on.
But the thing is, the police here won't let him go. It'll be hard to see him.
It will be difficult. Try and work something out with Chief Gao, okay?
Okay.
Is that
We'll
it?
try and bring all the suspects back as soon as possible.
All right then. Doe, take care of yourself, okay?
All right.
Let's go.
Chief Gao.
Hey,
Chief Xiao.
Chief Zhao, about the money.
You saw what happened. We didn't get all of it. We only froze what they got yesterday. They didn't transfer it in time. It's just over $1 million. But to find out exactly how much they stole, it'll take us a long time. My guess is the $1 million is just the tip of the iceberg, all right?
I understand. It's impossible for us to recover all of the funds, but we have to try and do our best. I mean, we have 2 victims on the verge of suicide here. I'm hoping that we can give back some of what they lost. If we do that, they'll have the courage to keep on living.
I'm sorry, Chief Gao. Until the investigation's over, no one can access those funds. You're not the only one who's lost victims. Ours commit suicide as well. So please, try to understand.
Of course, I understand, man. Hey, what about the suspects? Could we take the suspects directly linked to our victims back to our station with us?
I'm sorry. You can't do that.
Chief Xiao, don't say no straight away. I get it. A lot of victims attempt suicide after being cheated out of their money. But we can think of it as a challenge. Can we put ourselves in their shoes and see things from their perspective? Try to understand.
Officer Zhao, after we arrested the suspects, I called our station. You know what they said? We almost lost a victim. She attempted suicide in the hospital. Look, I know I'm making a big request. We aren't following the rules here. But a lot is at stake. We can talk about rules later.
Chief Xiao, we can't afford not to take them. If we can take the suspects back with us, we might be able to save a life.
I'll ask for permission, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Instructor.
You're heading out?
Instructor.
Hi.
Instructor? Instructor! 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 Hey, wait up! Goodness.
Huh? What's wrong?
I was trying to catch up with you.
What's going on, Chief? You look so excited.
I am excited. We arrested all the scammers in that group. I also got a call from Gao Chao. He said after some negotiating, they'll be able to bring the suspects back here.
That's good news. That's amazing.
It is, it really is. Listen, I have even better news for you. You're going to the hospital, right? You can share the good news with Wu Yu. Tell her that once the suspects are back, they'll be brought to her to apologize.
Chief Wang, could you maybe ask someone else to go?
Why? What's the matter?
Actually, I was at the hospital yesterday. I realized that I have no idea how to counsel that girl.
What happened?
I can't figure it out.
You couldn't figure it out then, but now you have a way. Look, before you just console her with words alone. It's different now. You actually have good news for her. We've arrested the scammers. Just share the good news with her. Shaja, come here.
Yes? Hi, Chief. What's wrong?
You're going to the hospital with the instructor.
Oh, are you not feeling well?
I am. The chief wants us to go to the hospital to see Wu Yu and tell her that the scammers have been arrested.
But I have work to do at the center.
It won't take that long. Li Dawei and Zhao Jiwei tricked the scammers and got them arrested. I'm sure you know all about that. Why not tell Wu Yu? You can tell her like you're telling a story. Hope can be rebuilt, even when lost, right? Go with her.
I'll go and get changed first, okay?
Okay. I need to send this first.
Go on.
Someone's lost their reason to keep going. They've lost faith, both in their life and themselves. How do we counsel someone like that? I mean, how do we help her find her courage again?
The people who hurt her got arrested. That should comfort her a bit.
I don't know.
Instructor, from what you said earlier, I think if Wu Yu knew they got arrested, it might bring her some sort of relief. But I think that it might only be temporary. The scammer not only tricked her for money, he also completely destroyed her confidence. I think with this case, we should get a psychologist on board. Do you not agree?
I do.
Then,
I was thinking about how good changing departments has been for you. You're a completely different person now. You've changed, Cheja.
I have?
Yeah, you have. We're almost there. When you get to meet Wu Yu, talk some more and give her advice. Huh?
Sure.
Inpatient's over there. Go talk to Wu Yu and give her advice.
Okay.
What's wrong? Wu Yu!
Make way, please! Excuse me! Move! Wu Yu! Wu Yu! Wu Yu, don't! We have some good news for you! The scammers were caught! They're in jail now! Don't jump! Please, don't jump! Don't jump, Wu Yu! Someone call the police! Lead away.
It's so cold in the middle of the night. Why are you sitting here?
My room was stuffy. I needed some air.
Why are you sitting down? I mean, we sat at the hospital for a long time. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Are you gonna keep watching the yard? Dawei, I already told you. We tried the best that we could, but what happened wasn't our fault.
I know that it wasn't our fault. I didn't think it was our fault. I was just thinking, even though we tried our best, in the end we couldn't do anything.
When she jumped off the building, I was there. It happened right in front of me. I couldn't do anything. I can't say how it felt. I wish I could. This time, it's different from Dr. Zhou. I wasn't as scared. On the contrary, I thought it was something that I have to go through. I just asked myself if I still want to be an officer. And the answer is yes. I think.
That moment, it reminded me of Dr. Zhou. And when I first saw his body, all I saw was a person completely covered in wounds. It made me feel helpless. These scammers, they pop up every day. And crimes are committed every day too. And it's almost impossible for the police to put a stop to all types of crime, no matter how hard we try. What does it even mean to be a police officer? You know, last night, when the news of the suspect's arrest went public, the victim, Mrs. Fan, decided to give me a call. She said that her son-in-law and daughter decided to forgive her. She told me she was going to try to move on with her life. It's moments like those that reflect the true meaning of our work. We might not be able to stop every single crime. We might not be able to protect everyone. But it's because of the police. People have somebody to protect them. The people have kindness and justice. To those people who were rescued, our police work was meaningful, and it was important to them. Regarding anti-fraud, the floor is yours, Gao.
I have something to say. With regards to the anti-fraud, the station believes it to be a top priority. Prevention matters more than intervention. So our station wants to make everyone aware. So we've made a booklet on how to avoid fraud. And very soon, we'll have experts talk to the people about it. So for now, we need to distribute them, give them to every resident in our area. And if they have any questions, do your best to teach them. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, lastly, we've decided to include anti-fraud operations in routine. We can't give up. We must persist. Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Okay. You're dismissed.
Hello, ma'am.
Yang Shu? Why are you here?
My mentor is being released today. I'm here to welcome him.
You're the only one that remembered.
No, ma'am. The chief called and reminded me to come. But he's too busy. At the station, so he can't.
I understand.